afternoon everybody, welcome back to the channel Motorhoming Fun. It's a lovely Friday afternoon in Northamptonshire and we've got a new camera to play with today, guys. It only got released yesterday by DJI and thank you very much to the Drone Safe store. They arranged to get me one here for today to try out and test, so much appreciated by them. So we just spent the last hour having a quick look at it, charging the batteries, etc. So we're coming out this afternoon. We're just going a little wander, a local wander about. We might go into Wicksteed Park and just see what the quality's like, guys. So come with us on our walk. As you see, we've got Sky with us, no Bo today, she's back at mum's. And we're also connected up the new DJI mic to this, guys, so we'll see what the audio quality's like. Right, so we're heading down through the old railway cutting here in Barton Seagrave, Northamptonshire. So this is our little shortcut down to Redrow Lake and Wicksteeds. We'll also purchase the DJI multi-function handle, which has got the remote control on it, guys, but we're waiting for that to be delivered from Amazon. Not too sure whether that will come tomorrow or Saturday. So they're pretty handy, those are. As I say, you just basically put your camera on the top and you've got the remote control buttons for starting the camera, changing from video to normal camera photos on a flick of a button. So we're looking forward to getting that and giving it a try. So as I say, this is the new Action 5, only released yesterday, predicted to be a lot better than the GoPros. I've always had DJI products, guys, as you know, drones and other cameras, so been looking forward to the release of this one to update my old Action 3. So we're trying the Pro settings on these. So we've set the white balance to 5,600 and we've also got the EV level down to minus 0.3. So hopefully it'll look pretty good, guys. We've got no ND filters for this yet, so we're just going to see what the standard footage is like before we do purchase some ND filters. While we're walking, I'd just like to say thank you if you've been watching all our vlogs from our last trip to Southwold and Aldeburgh. We've still got a few more drone footage flights to come from Southwold, and then we're on to the Aldeburgh drone flights, guys, and all that. So we've pretty well got videos coming out, I think, for the next couple of weeks or so now, guys, mainly drone footage, but as you know, it's a little bit of a passion of mine, drone flying, which we enjoy. Right, so we're just heading down towards Redrow Lake now. This is a little bit of a new housing complex, been built in the last 10 years or so, so it's nicely matured, the area now. They are doing a little bit of work in the fields. I think that's the rail network people repairing a bridge, I believe. But there's a lovely little lake down here. It's basically a soakaway lake for all the houses, all the main gutters and things and all that, storm drains, they all run into this lake now. We're just using the standard colour profile, no D-log on here, guys. So this is straight out the camera, this is. I think Sky's saying, come on Dad, can I go in the water? She's saying, where's the ball though? So, but she'll go and have a little paddle about. Go on then, in you go. Go. Right, next motorhome trip, everybody, is 3 weeks today, I think, and then we're just off to Whitby for 4 days, and that I'm still hoping I might get a call from the hospital about my shoulder surgery, but nothing happening on that yet. I don't think it'll probably be until late October or November, although I do hope they do ring and say, would you like to come in, Ian? But not at the moment, I'm hearing nothing. So Whitby, as I say, 3 weeks time, we'll do a little bit of filming. We've done lots of filming there before. I would love to do more drone flying if the wind is not too fierce, but we're in the lap of the gods for that, guys, and that's so looking forward to that. Sandhouse Farm, Whitby. Right, we're going to head through the bottom fields now. We're going to go over the little bridge. They're putting some barriers on here now. As I say, it's been exposed for all these years. A little bit dangerous crossing it, but they're doing that now. So this is our way into Wicksteed Park. If you want to know a bit more about Wicksteed, guys, go and check out the website. It's a lovely little park, free to walk in for the public, and the parking here is paid by the hour, I think, guys, and I think it's no more than about £7 or £7.50 for a whole day. Right, so these are the fishing lakes at Wicksteeds. Right, so we're heading into the main bottom end of the park now. I think we're going to go across the pontoon. They are doing some work on the boardwalk at the moment. They took the old boardwalk up and they're replacing it with new. It's seen its life, I think, a few rotten pieces. So that's all happening over the next month or so. So we'll go back down the pontoon this afternoon. So we're using Horizon balancing on this afternoon. There are various other modes, Rocksteady Plus, but Horizon balance keeps the horizon level for us. We can turn the camera up to 45 degrees one way, 45 degrees the other way, and you'll still see a level picture. So it's pretty good, it is, this, guys. So we just try to take some photos as well, so we'll see what the quality of those are. Right, another good point to this camera is it's got some internal memory as well, where if you forgot your SD card, you've got 47 gigabytes of internal storage memory. So that is a plus side for many people. Often you got an SD card in, you don't take all the footage off, and you go to film and you've got no space left, so that internal memory is... Sky, come here! Right, that was a Wicksteed Park train going by. I forgot to take some early footage of it. I was trying to get Sky on her lead at the point. She was running, chasing squirrels at the time. Right, going back to the photos. The photo settings are 40 megapixels, or you can drop it down to a smaller pixel. I think it's about 14. So obviously you always go for the better quality. It does take a little bit more storage up on your memory card or internal memory, but never mind. As I say, we'll keep trying them and see what the quality is, see if it's any better than the iPhone pictures. Right, so we're coming to the far end of the boating lake now. We've got the famous water chute coming up on our right hand side. There's not much happening at the park this time of the year now. As you see, probably the train was running, that's about all. Now the kids are back at school. They'll probably open things up for half term and that, but as I say, most of the rides are shut down now. They'll probably be open tomorrow weekend, but that building there is the water chute, guys. It's a boat what goes down and splashes in the water at the bottom, and I do believe that's coming up for 100 years old. Right, we're coming down to the Peacock Calf now, down this bottom area. When I was a kid, this was a little zoo petting area all down here, but sadly all that went many years ago. Right, views back down the boating lake. Well, we've got a little bit of brightness in the sky now, guys, so hopefully it should brighten up the video footage. A couple of cormorants they are, I believe. We'll just see if we can zoom in at all. Not tried to zoom. I believe it goes up to 2 times, so that was 2 times, that was. We got a couple of cormorants they are, I believe. We'll just see if we can zoom in at all. Not tried to zoom. I believe it goes up to 2 times, so that was 2 times, that was. Right, my head round the sandpit area. It was a swimming pool days gone by. I remember coming here. As I say, this was a swimming pool. It's all been filled in now. I'll just show you back the other way. As I say, with this camera there is a battery life, they say, of up to 4 hours. Now that is all dependent on how you're using the camera, what modes. I think if it was just stuck on a tripod somewhere continuously recording, you'd probably get 4 hours, but I think I'll be lucky to see 2.5 hours on this. Right, so we're going to just skirt by the model boating lake now, and then just go by where the main rides are. The log flume, the bumping cars, the roller coaster, and then I think we'll just head through the campsite today, see if there's any campers there. We're not going to go up to the top end of the park where the pavilion is, and the train station, and the big garden wheel. So as I say, we'll just hopefully keep this nice and short for you. Probably still be 20 minutes, guys, I guess, once we got back home. Well, Sky was running about like a loony then. She spotted a squirrel. You can see it's a beautiful park this is. As I always say, we're so lucky, or I am, to have this on my doorstep. So this is where the main fairground rides are. They're all closed. Sky, just have a little wander about. The building in front of us is the log flume. You've got various other fairground rides. The roller coaster is called Dinosaur Valley. You've got the bumping cars at this top end. So this is Rocky River Falls. Just stop there for a minute. You can probably make out the log flume boats in there. We'll come down the exit side, but this is where you queue up. And there's the boats in there. Right, we'll keep going. As I say, this is Dinosaur Valley. And you've got the dodgems in here. There's your dodgems. You've got another swinging ride at the top there that basically propels out and swings you in a couple of chairs. 360 ride. And you've got the little kiddies Ladybird roller coaster. Right, we're coming up to the Daredevil restaurant and cafe now. This is basically all your pizzas, burgers, chips, hot dogs, etc. None of it's cheap, unfortunately, guys. You're probably looking £10 per meal per person for a drink, burger, chips, etc. But I suppose that's the going rate nowadays, what these places charge. But you've got indoor dining, outdoor dining, and that is just across from the fun fair area. Right, so we're going to head over to the campsite now. Right, so the campsite is across the road. Just a very basic budget campsite, guys. No hard standings. There is facilities, etc. and that, and I have put some dedicated pitches in on the right hand side over here, but you will want some chocks or levelers, and you can probably see it's pretty well deserted. I don't even know whether the facilities building is open or closed up. No electric, guys, so you've got to be self-sufficient here. But as I say, they have put these posts in as dedicated pitches. I have been here many years ago. This was completely rammed full when they done Wicksteeds at war, but not anymore. You get a good view in the summer months, weekends here, and that it's a good place to bring your kids for a whole weekend. Plenty of park stuff for them to do. Right, so this is the facilities building. I'm not too sure if we can get in. Sky! So this is a toilet block, shower block for the men's actually. Hand basins, urinals. Some more hand basins. And these are the showers. So these are quite acceptable, probably better than I anticipated. Better than some of the caravan motorhome club sites I've been on. As I say, this is Wicksteed's. Certainly the men's, I would imagine the ladies is pretty similar. You got a family room. That's your family shower room, toilet, and your shower. Right, we'll just wander about, guys. So sorry if we're spinning you around a little bit quick, but there's 2 or 3 of those. As I say, there's your ladies, which will be pretty similar to the men's. Out here you got a little pots and pans washing up area. So there's your dishwashing area. Do get a lot of campers here in their tents, so they mainly use these facilities. And on the outside you got the storage bins. So there's just a few dustbins. Right, so these are your waste disposal areas. Put your toilet waste down there, etc. And you've got a fresh water tap There's your freshwater tap on the end of the post. So as I say, basic facilities, guys. If you can do without electric, it's a lovely little campsite. As I always say to people, you want a little bit more privacy, come down this bottom end and it's a little bit more flatter, leveler and that, but you are further away from the buildings block, the facilities block. As you can see, it's a vast area and we're probably only halfway down it at the moment, but lots of grassy areas. As I say, it's coming to the point where they will close it soon. As soon as it gets a bit waterlogged, that'll be the point they shut it off. They did open late this year due to the wet early season. Right, so this is the bottom end of the park. We're going to pick up the walk again back round by the fishing lake, and we're going to take the old railway line home, the old railway cutting. Right, so we're going to head back round the opposite side of the fishing lake. Well, the day has turned out better than I thought. Friday afternoon was predicted to be wet in Northamptonshire, but it's turning out half decent now. We're getting a little bit of a brightness on the screen as well, so happy days. Well, we haven't had any more flights with a new Neo drone. Been far too windy the last few days, and being a very lightweight drone, less than 150 grams, we're not going to chance losing it. Mainly been bought for vlogging like this, or on the beach or walking, where the drone can follow behind us or to the side of us to give us some nice B-roll. So we're back on the fishing lake now. Well, we've been using the camera off and on, I would think, for the last hour now, and we've actually only used 25% of the battery, so all is good on the battery front at the moment on testing. As I say, we do love walking around this part of Wicksteed, the fishing lake end. Right, another feature to the camera is there's also sub-tracking mode where it can track people, dogs, etc. So if it's tracking Sky, say, like now, the camera would basically follow her and keep her in the centre of the frame. So there's also night mode as well, super night mode, where we can film in quite dark conditions. So that is something else to try. Probably do more of that if we get to Whitby. The nights will be dropping in at Whitby when we get there in October, so as I say, we might get a chance to do a bit of filming in the night time. Right, a little bit of woodland section. See how the colours fare on this. You can see a little bit of blue sky showing through. And we're going to veer off now. Right, so we're going to take a right turn here over the old arch bridge through the fields and pick up the old railway line, railway cutting We're going to go up that way in a minute. I'll just show you the arch bridge. So that is the bridge. We're going to just walk across the top. This is where it doesn't do my back any good. Getting up here. And drop down this side. Oops. Right, so that is the bridge from the other side. Right, just a little walk through the fields now and back onto the old railway cutting. I do hope the audio has been okay on this video. We've set the audio gain to +2, which we altered it to on the Pocket 3 camera. So we just need to check that once we're reviewing the footage back, if we need to drop it down anymore or even up. Right, so these are the bottom fields in Barton Seagrave. This fence is an addition this year. There have been 4 cows wandering about in here over the summer months. Can't see them now, they might be right down the bottom end. And the houses in the distance are the new Red Row housing estate. Right, up here we go. The banking. This does become very wet and muddy in the winter months. So this is a welly walk in autumn and winter. And as I say, this is what we call the old railway cutting, years and years ago, dismantled by the Beechams. This went all the way to Cranford and Thrapston in Northamptonshire. We've got some old railway sleepers coming up. They're actually concrete ones which were just removed and stacked up. So they're the old concrete sleepers. But, this made it a nice little walk for the residents and the dogs now. We're not going that way. There's another walk down that way. It's what we call the Weetabix walk, and it runs along the bottom of the Weetabix factory to Burton Latimer, and we generally head all that way to the Pocket Park at Burton Latimer. So that's one for another day. We probably need long trousers on for that. Last time I went, there was a lot of stinging nettles. About a month or so ago, this was all full of brambles and blackberries. Everybody was down here with the bowls and the bags picking blackberries. They were. I think Sky's gone off chasing rabbits somewhere. I'll give her a blow on the whistle in a minute. You can probably make out the autumn colours are starting now, leaves are dropping. Right, I think that's about it, everybody. Thank you for watching our little walk, testing the new DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro camera, vlogging camera. As I say, it's a great addition hopefully to our camera fleet when we're vlogging and walking and going away in the motorhome. So tell me what you think of the footage, guys, the video quality and the audio quality. And that, as I say, it's a little bit as I say, new camera, so it was trying to set it up as best we could. As I say, we have got it on the Pro mode instead of Auto and that, so hopefully it's all worked out well. So it's a bye from Ian and a bye from Sky, and we'll see you all soon on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.